Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to something that a lot of you surprisingly requested. So recently we hit 3,000 subscribers, thank you for that oh so much, but also, this video is video number 501, so we recently hit our 500th video at the same time as we hit 3,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. And I know a lot of you guys were asking for this back, and I'm surprised at how many people actually enjoyed me doing this fun little experiment. But this time I decided to change things up a tiny bit. So this time it includes not every single character, of course, but every series I've done this year and part of the last year is in this list. So there are characters from everywhere. It's not just Fire Emblem anymore, it's everything. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to the Xenoverse games. The Bloodbathing. That's actually what they're called. This is actually supposed to be based off of Hunger Games again. I couldn't really find anything else to base it off of. They have like other characters you can fill it with, but it's always the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, as we see, Trucy is number 1. Trucy runs away from the cornucopia. Surprising, because I portrayed her as an ultra murderer, so I'm surprised she can grab like a gun. Astrid spears Alm through in the abdomen. Yes, he's already dead. He didn't even get started his game. Good job, Ashnard. Royal Guy finds a backpack full of camping equipment. That's useful. Shuichi, I probably spelled his name wrong, gathers as much food as he can. That sounds very much like him. Alencia runs away from the cornucopia. It's fine. I know some of these pictures are super distorted, and they are kind of, difficult to see who they are, but sometimes you can see them just fine. Anna and Skrimir fight for a bag. Skrimir gives up and retreats. Yeah, Anna just called all of her wonderful sisters/clones, and they beat the shit out of Skrimir. Nephany, Hobo Phoenix, and Dusty work together to get as many supplies as possible. That's a team right there. That is a team of wonderful characters. Tabarn snatches a pair of sais. That's cool. Hajime runs away from the cornucopia. I know Hajime wasn't in here, but I was running out of character slots. I didn't want to put too many in from Radiant Dawn, because Radiant Dawn kind of already overlaps all the other ones. Volk runs away from the cornucopia. Raven finds a bag full of explosives. Clavier retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. That's cool. You know what? I'm not going to call it the cornucopia anymore, because that's like Hunger Games. I don't know. Let's just call it like the garbage can. Kaede breaks Sid's nose for a basket of bread. Just gotta get me some of this good old bread. Don't you dare touch that, you little bitch. Wait, what? Who are you? Oh, God. Niles runs away from the cornucopia. What a wonderful coward. Loud Guy runs away from the cornucopia. Apollo grabs a shovel. Yeah, you know what? That sounds like Apollo. Von Karma runs away from the cornucopia. Sorry, I vowed to start calling it the garbage can. Edgeworth runs away from the garbage can. Day 1. Cat injures herself. Cat, you can fly. How in the world did you injure yourself so quickly? Alencia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh my god, what is happening here? Loud Guy, Shuichi, Hajime, and Anna raid Nephany's camp while she is hunting. Oh, poor Nephi. She didn't do anything wrong. Kaede is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh, boo-hoo. What a terrible fate. Apollo, Niles, Sid, Hobo Phoenix, and Ashnard hunt for other tributes. Wow, that is a team. That is a team of the most manly men in the world. You got Lungs of Steel, an eye patch, a gun, another gun, and crazy. Dusty runs away from Trucy. Just come back here. I just want to pet you once. No, you're gonna kill me. Stop this. Stop it now. Raven tries to spearfish with a trident. Yeah, that sounds like Raven. Royal Guy goes hunting. Ah, good for Royal Guy. Tabarn runs away from Volk. That's something I never thought I'd see. Usually Tabarn's the type of guy that goes like, I'll fight you one-on-one, you lousy Bjork, or whatever. Skrimir and Edgeworth hunt for other tributes. Okay. Von Karma diverts Clavier's attention and runs away. The only one who died was in moment 1, and it was Alm. Sorry, Celica. Skrimir lets Clavier into his shelter. Apollo and Niles fight Volk and Raven. Apollo and Niles survive. Does that mean that those two died? That's unclear. But it looks like Apollo or Raven and Volk are now dead. Royal Guy starts a fire. Why is Royal Guy doing everything on his own? Huh? He never has any friends. He never teams up with anyone. It's just like Royal Guy goes hunting. Royal Guy starts a fire. Why is that? Shuichi receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Oh good, he needs that clean water. Hobo Phoenix accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. God damn it, Phoenix. What'd they teach you in law school? Probably not bomb detonation. Tabarn and Dusty talk about the tribute still alive. Alencia quietly hums. Astrid begs for Kaie to kill him. She refuses, keeping Astrid alive. That I can kind of see that happening with those two characters. I don't know why. Cat stabs Hajime in the back with a trident. Poor Hajime. Because if this is like post-Danganronpa 2 Hajime, or sorry, I guess I shouldn't say post technically, but if it's post, spoiler alert, Hajime, then none of that should ever happen to him. He should never lose to anyone. Sid thinks about home. God damn, I miss my home when I could just go back to Cat doing all my work for me and then I get paid. What a wonderful life. Trucy dies from hunger. Okay. I just imagine that, like, Maya, can I have a hamburger? No, just get away and die, and then she dies from hunger. Von Karma receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Anna receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wow, hatchets must be in style. I noticed that it doesn't matter what a character gets, because it's just for that day. Like, even if they receive a weapon, they tend to kill someone with something else. I'm in this faraway land. I do not understand my position. Yet I still hear this woman in my mind. She never leaves. Loud guy quietly hums. Wow, that's contradictory. Cat practices her archery. Astrid begs for Royal Guy to kill him. He refuses, keeping Astrid alive. God, Astrid, stop running around begging for people to kill you. That is very impolite. Tabarn repeatedly stabs Edgeworth to death with size. Actually, Tabarn did pick up size, if I remember. So, sorry, Edgeworth. Law school didn't save you this time. Shuichi searches for firewood. That's fine. Sid constructs a shack. I was gonna live here forever. Von Karma and Apollo hunt for other tributes. Oh, that's a team. I like that. Dusty goes hunting. Clavier thinks about home. Anna receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Everyone's having a good time. Kaede defeats Scrimier in a fight, but spares his life. Fight me, Tiny Bjork. I'll get you my ultimate piano skills. Niles explores the area. Loud guy is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nephany picks flowers. Oh, look at all these flowers in this field. Alencia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Wow, everyone's relatively safe. Oh, I guess 6 people are dead. Never mind. Volk, Raven, Hobo Phoenix, Hajime, and Trucy, and Edgeworth have died. That's not good. That is not good at all. Royal Guy kills Sid with a sickle. Okay, sorry, Sid. You can't just live in your shack happily, I guess. Dusty thinks about winning. Yeah, that's a good mindset. Loud Guy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Shuichi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Scrimier receives fresh food. Wow, they're just donating like crazy. Tabarn starts a fire. Kaede attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Apollo attends to his wounds. Oh, he has wounds? Poor guy. Anna quietly hums. Ashner defeats Nephany in a fight, but spares her life. Yeah, the penguin lives on. Cat is awoken by nightmares. Oh, well, you did kind of murder someone recently. Niles sees a fire, but stays hidden. Alencia convinces Von Karma to snuggle with her. There's your new OTP, guys. Clavier is awoken by nightmares. Oh, Clavy, I'm coming for you. Just wakes up like sweating. No, not again. Not again. Well, I'm sure tomorrow will be pretty uneventful, seeing as how today went. Scrimier tends to Nephany's. Oh, Scrimier and Nephany teamed up. Yeah, some of my favorites from Radiant Dawn. Anna, Ashford, and Loud Guy hunt for other tributes. Shuichi diverts Tabarn's attention and runs away. True Shuichi fashion. Clavier constructs a shack. Oh, he's just picking up where Sid left off. He's like, wow, what a neatly constructed shack, and it's just covered in blood. Better pick all this up and build it. Loud Guy hunts for other tributes. He's always alone. Why are you always alone, Loud Guy, huh? Why are you always alone? Von Karma attacks Dusty, but he manages to escape. I will get you with my whip. No, I guess, like, she had the Sanaki voice, didn't she? I guess that's kind of similar. She's like, I will get you with my whip. Apollo receives another hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wait, did he get a hatchet before? I don't think he was wanting a hatchet, guys. I don't remember. Kaede sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. That's very not her. Niles begs for Alencia to kill him, but she refuses, keeping Niles alive. Cat dies from an infection. Oh, that's right. She actually did get pricked by a thorn, I thought. Oh, no, that was Kaede. I don't know why Kat died, but whatever. I guess she just died, because why not? So Kat and Sid died, so I think every member of the Gravity Rush cast has died, so that's not good. Scrimmer receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Royal Guy attacks Niles, but Anna protects him, killing Royal Guy. Oh no, Royal Guy is dead. Dusty screams for help. Meow, meow, meow. How come no one hears my pleas? Apollo and Alencia sleep in shifts. Okay, yeah, teamwork. Shuichi goes to sleep. Loud Guy and Clavier talk about the tributes who are still alive. Von Karma convinces Tabarin to snuggle with him. Kaede is awoken by nightmares. Astrid also gets a hatchet. What is with all the hatchets? Do they have any other choice to donate anything else? Nephany quietly hums. Scrimmer defeats Von Karma. Why is everyone sparing each other? This isn't gonna work out. Seriously. Everyone keeps like sparing each other left and right, then winds up dying from some weird natural cause. Scrimmer defeats Von Karma in a fight, but spares his life. Oops, I think I set Von Karma as a man. Whoopsies. Dusty injures himself. Oh, poor Dusty. Loud Guy, Anna, and Kaede track down and kill Alencia. Well, sorry, Alencia. I guess you got screwed by the investigation brigade. Tabarin picks flowers. Nothing's more manly than picking flowers when I could die any second. Oh, I look like a pretty princess when I stick these in my bandana. Shuichi sees smoke rising, but cowards out. Niles silently snaps Clavier's neck. Sorry, there can only be one sexy man in this world. Nephany overhears Astrid and Apollo talking in the distance. She has the ears of a penguin, I guess. Penguins have good hearing? I don't know. It's a good question. So Royal Guy, Alencia, and Clavier are now dead. What a shame. Shuichi fends Von Karma, Loud Guy, and Tabarin away from his fire. Jeez, by himself? He's just standing his ground. He's like, I don't want to have to kill you. And it's like, guys, he has a chainsaw. Let's just get out of here. No, we can fight him easily. Niles dies from hunger. Guys, stop dying from things that aren't even each other. Dusty, Apollo, and Nephany cheerfully sing songs together. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Anna destroys Astrid's supplies while he's asleep. Oh, no, Anna, are you trying to destroy his profit? Are you afraid that he is going to profiteer or become a profiteer and you won't be able to sell your wares? Scrimmer and Kaede run to each other and decide to truce for the night. Oh yeah, Lion and the, pianist. Apollo picks flowers. Wow, this game's going on for a while. Astrid receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dusty thinks about home. Nephany stabs Kaede with a tree branch. God. No, Zito's starting to like you. Guys, come on. You're both wonderful women. You don't need to kill each other. Shuichi gets more water. Wow, Shuichi's just been like taking donations like crazy. It's like we're in some sort of survival situation. Then like Shuichi pulls open his phone and he's like, I'm starting the Shuichi Kickstarter. You can fund me. If you give me $10,000, I can buy a shotgun. Tabarin receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. What? How many hatchets are there on the field now? I think there's nearly as many hatchets as there are people left. Loud Guy defeats Von Karma but spares his life. Scrimmer collects fruit from a tree. Poor Kaede and Niles. Von Karma attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Dusty fends Apollo, Shuichi, and Loud Guy away from his fire. Guys, it's just a cat. Frederick's like, fall back, my lord. The cat is too strong. Tabarin tends to his wounds. Anna, Scrimmer, and Nephany get into a fight. Nephany triumphantly kills them both. Astrid tends to his wounds. Why are you tending to your wounds? You're asking people to kill you earlier, and now you're just like, no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna survive. By the way, is anyone... I realized this after finishing Path of Radiance, but doesn't Astrid has the same exact motives as the senator from Metal Gear Rising? And when you look at it like that, he just looks silly.
I have a dream.
What?
A nation of action, not words ruled by strength, not committee, not for money, not for oil, not for what they're told is right. Every man will be free to fight his own wars.
What?
Astrid decides not to go to the feast. Shuichi also cowards out. Dusty cowards out. Frederick cowards out. Oh, someone didn't. Von Karma decides not to go. Nephany stabs him in the back with a trident. Notice Nephany is only killing people with spears. like a tree branch and a trident. She is staying true to her class. I just imagine Apollo like walking up to her. It's like, oh, hey there. Will you stab me? And Nephine's like, no. And his like arm bracelet just starts vibrating violently. And he's like, oh shit. Ashner, Tabar, and Dusty and Von Karma track down and kill Nephine. It took 4 people to take her down.
Alas, my saga has ended, and everyone loved me.
No, we didn't. You're a freaking psychopath. Suichi is pricked by thorns while picking bear. Oh my god, he's just gonna die from some dumb disease now. Astrid lets Von Karma into a shelter. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Suichi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dusty lets Tabar into a shelter. Loud guy accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to harm it. Tabarin poisons Dusty's drinks. He drinks it and dies. Hey, I brought you some milk. Wow, thank you. I could Ashner camouflages himself in the bushes. In the giant metal armor. Like he'll never see me, my flowing red cape blowing in the wind. It's perfect camouflage for the forest. Suichi sprains his ankle while running away from Von Karma. Von Karma cries himself to sleep. Ashern receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Shuichi defeats Tabarn in a fight, but spares— No, Shuichi, stop doing this shit. You're gonna die. I don't want Ashner to win, honestly. For some reason, it seems like the only people who win in these videos is either huge mega villains or little girls. Well, I mean, you fall into one of those categories, Shuichi, but that's fine. Von Karma attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Rest in peace. Ashter, Tabarn, and Shuichi hunt for other tributes, but you guys are the only one that's left. You can't hunt for anyone else. Tabarn catches Shuichi off guard and kills him. Ashner bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh, Tabarn won. I guess it's not too bad. That's different. Kind of wanted Shuichi to win since he did nothing but cowered out the entire time. Look, he didn't kill a single person. He almost won. Now, who's the big murderer? Nephine actually only killed 4 people, but that ties her with Tabarn, who also killed 4. I think I'm going to modify a few of these, but the thing is, it takes a lot of time to actually get this started and working because it hates pictures. It just hates almost every link to every picture. So I'm going to keep some of the characters the same, and I'm going to change some of them. So see you on round 2. Oh, and you actually get to see an overview of everything that was done. Let round 2 begin! Kristoff runs away from the garbage can. Yeah, let's just call it the garbage can. I'm liking that. Raven scares Trucy away from the garbage can. As I said, a lot of these characters are all the same. I've changed and added a few too. So, Volk runs into the garbage can and hides. Maybe I'll find some money in here. Edgeworth runs away from the garbage can. I'm too high class for this shit. Kaede runs away from the garbage can. Anna runs away from the garbage can. Valencia runs away from the garbage can. Niles runs away from the garbage can. Kay grabs a jar of fishing bait while Nephine gets fishing gear. Are they teamed up, or are they gonna try and do this by themselves? Mogler runs away from the garbage can. The Reaper finds a backpack full of camping equipment. I'm sorry, the Reaper finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Judge runs away from the cornucopia. Lavaset, Sid, and Hajime work together to get as many supplies as possible. You know what? Honestly, that sounds like those 3. Well, except for Sid. It's more like Lavaset and Hajime work while Sid pretends that he's some natural leader. Lavaset picks flowers. Volk hunts for other tributes. Artoria sprains his ankle while running away from Velvet. Velvet, I am the High Shepherd. You'll never catch— Oh shit, my ankle. The game just ends early. Anna is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Aw. Moglu tries to spearfish with a trident. Have fun. Edgeworth thinks about home. I could be at home right now watching the Steel Samurai. The Reaper, Judge, Gumshoe, and Nephine hunt for other tributes. That's an A team right there. Kristoff kills Trucy with a sickle. Oh man. You know what? That's not even that far off. Not really. Hajime and Sid work together for the day. Von Karma sees smoke rising in the distance but doesn't care. She's Von Karma. Shuichi fishes. You didn't grab any fishing gear, though. How are you fishing, with your hands? Apollo explores the arena. Cat explores the arena. Alencia injures herself. We just started, Alencia, where you're just running away, and you're like, I can't get anywhere without my Pegasus. Oh, God. Niles collects fruit from a tree. Kaede tries to sleep through the entire day. Screw the shit. Shuichi will handle it. Kay stabs Raven in the back with a trident. Well, sorry, Raven, you haven't done much. Hajime survives. Nephany restrains Kay to a tree and leaves him to die. Whoops, Kay is still a man. I forgot. It's fine. Let's just say her. Because Kay is a wonderful woman. I mean, she's a dead woman now, but she was wonderful. She's alive. Kristoff survives. Maglu survives. Yeah, I forgot to change all the genders, so that could be an issue for some of these. Anna survives. Edra survives. Sid restrains Valencia to a tree and leaves her to die. Jeez, that is a common way to go now, isn't it? Laphicet survives. Yay! Thinking they could escape, Von Cartman and Apollo attempt to run through the border together. The Reaper pushes Suichi into the border while he's not paying attention. What's the border? Does he just die if he goes out there? Judge pushes Kaede into the border while she's not paying attention. Hey, look over there. It's one of Clavy's sexy songs. Yeah, go look. And Kaede's just like, the what? And he just pushed her. He's like, psych. Niles restrains Volk to a tree. Wow. Volk? Volk, out of all people, can't get out of like a little tree trap? Cat is electrocuted by the border. Gumshoe is electrocuted by the border. Velvet trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Artorias is electrocuted by the border. How many people died? That is ridiculous. We just started. The Reaper attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Poor Aizen. Hajime and Judge start fighting, but Hajime runs away as Niles kills Judge. Oh, I've done goofed. Maglu forces Edgeworth to kill Nephany or Anna. He refuses to kill, so Maglu kills him instead. Magic Kazam. Kristoff attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Laphicet sees a fire but stays hidden. Really? How's he see a fire? No one managed to start one yet. Sid cooks his food before putting his fire out. Oh, I guess it was Sid. The garbage can is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. The Reaper sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. It's just a picture of like the Von Altia, and he's like, I'll miss you so much. I'll miss you so. It's like Captain Eifrey just sitting there. Maglu sobs while gripping a photo of her friends and family. What friends? It's like this picture of like Velvet. It's like, she misses me so much, doesn't she? Why'd she have to die? Kristoff dies from an infection. Come on, Kristoff. Stay classy. Hajime decides not to go to the feast. I love that face. It fits it so perfectly. He's like, I guess I won't go to the feast. Nothing good ever happens to me anyway. Laphicet steals Anna's memoir. What memoirs does Anna have? It's like a sales ledger or something. Nephany decapitates Niles with a sword. Some of my favorite Fire Emblem characters just murdering each other. Laphicet severely slices Anna with a sword. Nephany ambushes Hajime and kills him. Sid sprains his ankle running away from the Reaper. Maglu makes a slingshot. Yep, sounds like Maglu, what she would do with her time at least. Sid survives. Laphicet is electrocuted by the border. Nephany survives. The Reaper survives. Maglu survives. By the way, you guys might not be able to see some of these. I'm just reading them off to you because of the way the recording program works. Oh, yep, there's a bunch more dead. Sid and the Reaper over war. I don't have any more friends, you know. Oh, it's okay. I'd never had friends in the first place. Nephany lets Maglu into her shelter. They would get along so well. The Reaper stabs Sid in the back with a trident. The hell was that? Hey, let's cuddle. Yeah, that sounds great. Maglu hunts for other tributes. Nephany sees a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Maglu and the Reaper hold hands. What the hell? This is so weird. That's super weird. Okay. Nephany searches for firewood. Maglu practices his archery. Her archery, I'm sorry. The Reaper dies from hypothermia. It's just Nephany and Maglu now, so there's only one outcome that can happen. Maglu bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Nephany is won. The hell was that? Everyone killed each other so quickly. Like, they walked outside and they're like, well, time to murder. I'm gonna redo this one, because a lot of people died without doing anything. Are you guys ready for this? Extra blood that she could use? I don't think she has the medical equipment to pump blood into her, but I'm not sure. Laphicet falls into a frozen lake and drowns? Oh, poor guy. Nephany steals from Raven while she isn't looking.
This is my bird now.
Sid dies of dysentery. Okay. Valencia discovers a cave. Niles receives clean water. Volk and the Reaper split up and search for resources. Oh yeah, two coolest guys ever. Judge goes hunting. I'm gonna take my mallet and kill a few deer. Maybe that Apollo chap, too. Von Karma receives fresh blood from an unknown sponsor. Kaede tends to Gumshoe's wounds.
It's okay, you're already like better Shuichi.
Artorias, Anna, and Hajime hunt for other tributes. Did you notice how many, like, characters in here there are that are just detective guys? I should have just added Kirigiri. Kei dies of dysentery. Okay. These are some brutal deaths, I have to admit. Like, jeez. Edward diverts Kristoff's attention and runs away. Do you see my triple-layered cravat? Oh, that's rather Oh, hey, get back here. Nefany and Shuichi fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. What? Oh, it's an arena event. Fire spreads throughout the arena. Oh, poor guys. I was hoping one of them would survive. Maybe. Niles falls to the ground but kicks Alincia hard enough to push her into the fire. Alincia's like, you wouldn't let a young girl like me die like this, would you? And Niles just stares at her and he's like, just kicks her. Cat survives. Velvet survives. Kristoff and Gumshoe fail to find a safe place and suffocate. Artorias survives. Hajime and Kaede suffocate. Raven survives. Vulcan and Moglu suffocate. Apollo and the Reaper suffocate. Von Karma dies from a brutal fire. Fireball strikes Trucy. Where'd the fireball come from? Is someone casting fireball? Judge, too? Who's casting fireball everywhere? Is it Edgeworth? Anna falls to the ground but kicks Edgeworth hard enough then to push him into the fire. That's a business transaction worth making. Look at all the people that died in this fire. Jeez. The first one was so, like, drawn out, and the ones after. Velvet cooks her food before putting the fire out. Yeah, Velvet's the only one who has any cooking level in Berseria right now, actually. Cat and Anna fall asleep in shifts. Raven thinks about home. Artorias quietly hums. Niles questions his sanity. What if I wore 2 eye patches? The garbage can is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, memoirs. Okay. Artorias gathers as much food into the bag as he can before fleeing. Anna decides not to go. Raven and Niles get into a fight over raw meat, but Niles gets up and runs away. Niles is like, okay, this is the last time I am giving up on raw meat. I just realized, oh god, I didn't mean it like that. Cat decides not to go to the feast. Velvet falls into a frozen lake and wow!
Velvet, you keep dying so pathetically.
Niles, Artorias, Raven, and Anna hunt for other tributes. Cat receives a hatchet. Cat is awoken by nightmares. Artorias dies from hunger. Raven defeats Niles but spares his life. Anna cooks food. Cat receives clean water. Niles discovers a river. Ha, Niles River. Why is everyone dying of dysentery? Raven camouflages herself in the bushes. Okay, only a few left. Niles passes out from exhaustion. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized something. Look at the only 2 that are left. This is like some Greek tragedy. I don't even want to click proceed right now. Cat camouflages herself in the bushes. Raven receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Oh, Niles is still alive. He just fainted. Okay. This is really unclear because a lot of the time they do things that wouldn't kill them, but they just die. Niles decapitates Cat with a sword, and Raven steps on a landmine. At least Cat and Raven didn't have to kill each other because Niles promoted to Bow Knight, so I guess he had a sword now. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. These do take a long time to make, and not because it's like, oh, this takes them forever to edit, or oh, it takes forever to record. It takes forever just to set these up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know a lot of people are asking for it. There's actually, if you go to the Twitter, there is a list of things that are going to happen at certain subscriber milestones. I'll just display it on the screen right now. This is an early version of that picture. So these are cool things that may or may not happen depending on if I change the list or not. So thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers, and I hope you guys continue to watch the content I produce, because I love making it, and you guys are what makes it fun to do. Anyways, if you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. Right now.